start spreading the news. I'm leaving today. I want to be a part of it. New York, New York, these vagabond shoes are longing to stray right through the very heart of it. New York, New York. I want to wake up in a city that doesn't sleep and find I'm king of the hill, top of the heap. These little town blues are melting away. I'll make a brand new start of it in old New York, if I can.
Let's have some. Let's have some.
Oh, you were serious? Oh, you were just saying, Grace, what do you want to drink? Grace, what do you want to drink? Excuse me, what did you say? Hello? I'm here, I'm too good. I gave my husband the 10 quid. Whose money are you spending? Whose money are you spending? You did it, sorry? I'll have the card here. Yes, please. Yes, please. Right, what's nice? My husband's money. Does he mind? Cheers! Petrol money. We thought you were petty. Husband. Cheers! Paul. Yeah, cheers, Paul. Cheers, Paul. I'm going to buy one of these. Don't believe a word you're saying, Carol. She's all frazzled up with sound. No nagging neighbours, no nagging husbands. No nagging kids. I think we're into there, right? So if it would be very close, can you imagine where that wing would be on that aeroplane? Yeah. If you think of driving on the A10 or something. Oh, we have friends as well as absolutely. What do you think then, Sally? Eh? What do you think? Beautiful. Absolutely smashing. It was worth it. You're not scared, are you? Not scared. She's petrified.
Sorry, my nephews are both cabin crews on BA. They told me not to be scared because I'm Can you explain a few things?
Yeah, Trevor's
It's the engine controls, these are all the engine instruments. And both Jerry and I have flight instruments, which you can see are very similar. So this is the artificial horizon, shows us which way up we are. This is the airspeed indicator, shows us how fast we're going. The altimeter on the right shows us how high we are. And we are going, at the moment, this is the easiest one to understand. We're doing about 550 miles an hour, 530. This is the altimeter on the right. That shows us how high we are. We've got 3 computers here, which tell us our latitude and longitude, which direction to go.
We are the right way up, aren't we?
landing in New York's going to be beautiful.
We are the right way up, aren't
The
we?
landing in New York, very smooth.
You're landing there, so nice to say. So how cold is it outside?
It is -56.
Yeah, I told you.
Centigrade.
56. Where you far hot? I said 30.
It feels like it was Blackpool.
Yeah, I've got a question. So run to win this prize, or is it a gross sort of taking?
It's just the top 50
what,
in the
selling?
country
You know,
selling
walking
any
down
pound
the river.
being sold.
A very happy trip to all of the Avon ladies. I hope you really enjoy New York.
And I promised to land you safely.
Oh yeah, super smooth landing.
Definitely.
Thank you.
He's very handsome, this boy, isn't he?
Oh, not about yourself.
Maybe I'm not allowed to say.
His landing gear's coming down now. I think that's the East River in the distance over there, Grace. Or the Hudson.
All them yellow cabs.
Yes, I know. I was noticing those. We'll be all right if we want to get one. Won't we?
Yeah.
To go to the Empire State Building, and we just nip down there and or wherever.
Now, where did you say the Yellow River was? Over there?
Yeah, I think
Straight through there?
I think it's the East River because I think that's where we came last night. We just came
Oh, right.
underneath it, didn't we?
Yep.
I think it is, anyway.
The yellow menu button on the remote control.
Will you miss them? Will you miss them?
Yes, but you told me about the big difference.
Is it true what they say? New York, New York, so good they named it twice. Okay, first of all this morning, we'd like to take you to the World Trade Center. Any cheers for that?
Oh, yes.
Has everyone got their cameras?
Oh, yes.
Has everyone got a film in their cameras?
Yes. Oh, yes.
I've known when there's times when there hasn't been a film in the camera.
You can see it on the right side there.
Just talk amongst ourselves, so it's not very nice to you know we're very quiet.
Before we left yesterday. I really hope you enjoy this trip. This is absolutely your trip. You've worked awfully hard for it. And Peter, myself, Sharon and all the help that we've got here are just here to help you have a good time. So if you have any problems or you need anything, really don't hesitate to make sure that you get one of us and talk to us. I say you worked awful hard. This doesn't come with good luck. This is a lot of hard work. So congratulations. We've got quite a few new members on the trip. Put your hand up if you're a new member. Now, if you haven't met these ladies, what you have to do right now is, if you're sitting near a new member, turn around and introduce yourself in case you haven't met them. Okay? So if you're sitting near a new member, I want you to get to know the 4 people that are sitting around you. But really, congratulations. Have a wonderful time this week.
Well, I'm not.
And that's a Hudson.
Just like home.
The road, and we will wait outside if you'd like to take photos out there. I came in January and they were renovating it. Couldn't go out.
That's terrible. Oh, God, I can't get all this in. I'm going to get on the floor.
How far up do we go there?
Sorry?
How far up do we go there? Is there a lift at home?
No, stairs all the way.
You are kidding.
Yes. Leslie, look. Something like that. And I was thinking, she got it on I've left a message.
Well, my husband this morning gave me a ring and I saw it. What room number I was. I was not
But don't worry, girls, this is the one they blew up to. Set. Japanese guys. Well, that's good. looks like a one. Yeah, that one and this one. That's lovely, that. I don't know whether it'll come out in the photograph. I'll risk it. I'm getting closer. that is super, that view. Eh?
Going up. Going up.
Taxi? Yeah, Frankie, see? Frankie is for the fire department in New York. That's his room.
Oh my God.
待ってこれ屋外にした方がいいのかな。なんだろう。今屋内な屋内か。
屋内でいいんじゃない？屋外で。
はい。この手前のこれが手前のドライバー椅子の方がブルックリンバスです。
我是老厂那个 locator 那边最怎么6厂，然后我们这边呢叫20厂，20厂是最贵的。上来呀！对不起，
Island there is Governor's Island, and towards the right there's Liberty Island with the Statue of Liberty on it, and then just to the right of Liberty Island, that is Ellis Island, where the boat seems to be just about to come into, and that's Ellis Island.
Everyone that said everyone would be bangers.
What sensor on the lens? Sorry? Yes. Brilliant. Couldn't have realised that. It's so late. Couldn't be a better day, Grace. It's so gorgeous. And it's not too hot. No, not cold or anything. No, it's lovely. Perfect.
Now what is that down there? They must be little boats, I guess.
This is far better than doing it behind that glass and pricking my neck and everything.
And you don't get the reflection then, do you?
You could be here a month and then see the area.
I don't know where.
Yeah, we got here.
Ask that you remain seated with your safety belt securely fastened for the duration of this flight. Since there will be motion, please do not stand up until the platform has come to a complete stop and you're instructed to remove your seatbelt. Now prepare for takeoff.
LaGuardia Tower to Zebra 389, you may continue your descent. Clear to 1000 over Verrazano Bridge. Be advised, traffic in area 2 miles at 1 o'clock.
Traffic sighted, no factor.
Maintain coordinates to hover, and welcome to New York.
Welcome indeed to the world's most magical city. We've been cleared for a spectacular journey over Manhattan, so hold on and feel the pulse of this wondrous place. A quick wave or a friendly wink to the famous Lady of Liberty, symbolizing the strength and diversity of an entire nation. And now we're over the former immigration port of Ellis Island. Oh look, it's the Staten Island Ferry, on course with us for that world of poets and planners, dreamers and schemers. Manhattan. An island of just 23 square miles, but filled with the energy of 15 million people. New York City emerges before us, its awesome skyline a tribute to its imagination. Among this maze of tall buildings lies the financial capital of the universe, Wall Street, the world's largest gambling den. If you look closely, you might see a stock dropping. Coming up on the Brooklyn Bridge. It looks like we're going to pass under. Oh, careful with that rotor. Oh. The Manhattan Bridge, signaling our entrance into Midtown. commerce, noisy streets, and quiet havens. And of course, it's Washington Square below us. Now let's buzz the rooftops for another perspective. Dropping in on Park Avenue, the land of fashionable elegance. Sorry, no time to stay, but if you're catching a train at Grand Central Station, now's the time to jump. Of all Manhattan's buildings, the magnificently ornate Chrysler Building has a special place, one of the world's greatest examples of Art Deco design. Now it's time to relax, to spend a few moments in Central Park. 844 acres of sloping meadows, winding paths, the Bethesda Fountain, across lakes and an oasis of green where New Yorkers come to play. Oh, watch out! Ah, New York at night, the city that never sleeps. As we pass the World Trade Center, we begin trekking north, up Fifth Avenue, where anything seems possible in the evening. When stars and lights and dreams mingle in this urban wonderland, every inch of the city comes to life. And nothing's quite so lively as Times Square. Grab a dinner, catch a Broadway show, take the ultimate thrill ride, a New York cab, and feel the essence of the city. Now, let your mind travel once more above the din, above even the majestic Empire State Building. Night after night, day after day, New York City is an ever-changing experience, unlike any other place on Earth. Now, as the Queen Elizabeth II sets out from the port of New York, New Jersey, to cross the pond once more, it's time for us to head home as well. Continuing down the Hudson, to the Financial Center, and the landmark Twin Towers of the World Trade Center, we scale the canyons of the city to the top of the world. Manhattan and the boroughs of New York spread before us, calling us to explore and discover. We invite you to see New York up close and to take the experience of this legendary city with you forever.
Minolta and the top of the world thank you for allowing us to share this unique experience with you. Please unfasten your seatbelts. You may exit now.
No, I was just doing the simulator and I just thought I must just finish this last little bit. The battery went. What did it?
Vice Nollians.
I'm on my way. Down. Hang on. Sharon, just wave at me now. Sally, did you enjoy that? I enjoyed that. How was your legs? How are your legs?
Still there. Still there. Hi, kids.
Okay.
It's green though, not red.
For $1, does it say?
Free. It's now only 50 cents. A lot of tourists like just to take the ferry to go to the other side, to Staten Island.
It's down on one of these side streets.
This is the fish market. Still is the fish market. You will smell it.
See the white awning?
Fila is more, you have to go.
Christmas in May. Christmas in May. Doing Christmas shopping?
Yeah, look at it. Yeah.
Wait till she's
The new one this year, and it's so soft. It's not like an evergreen.
so soft. I think that's lovely. Oh, wouldn't Sandy love that for Bruno? $25. $25. That's not bad, is it?
Who does it remind you of? Edward Bear, isn't it?
A bit like Paul. Could you? Look, have a feel. It's a little green one. Oh, are those brown ones the same, aren't they?
Yes. Let me get the steps.
Oh no, I spent a lovely take in the Christmas.
Yes. Yeah.
Isn't it
Gorgeous.
superb?
Absolutely
I wish you could work out the dollars, you know. But you took.
Different, isn't it?
Transistor radio, standing in the sunlight laughing, right behind a Waymo's wall.
That's the balls.
We used to sing, sha-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la, just like that. Sha-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la, well, la-ti-da.
New York, New York.
Oh yes, it was delicious. Yeah.
You collapsed.
We're full now.
Raise your buttons open.
Oh, I'm going to take one of the signs. Right then.
Go on, quick. Go on, Phil.
I can't. It's not working.
You've just been given the bill.
Decorate all those little trees with lights. It's beautiful. Christmas is a beautiful time to come to New York just to see the decorations. That is in a party. That's smart.
Oh, goodness, some of these buildings.
Small one, that's now the New York Palace Hotel. The beautiful, one of the... I love shopping.
There you can
bookstores in New York.
Look at that shop.
Good prices and it's a beautiful store.
You saw something.
The diamond this during the day and these windows sparkle with diamonds. It's beautiful. You should just take a walk around here. The windows sparkle really. Look on your right avenue.
They start after Thanksgiving here, and Thanksgiving is November.
Sharon wants me to tell you that we're going to walk back, so you will have an opportunity to really feel. You have to feel. You see Virgin Records right there?
He looks 55.
Will you see? Big Mac feast tonight. They get 40p from Big Mac. It's very colourful though. Quite jotty, quite short.
I wouldn't call it that, perhaps.
It's more eccentric, isn't it?
She looks the same as the car, doesn't she?
Flower power.
She's very eccentric. She looks like whatever happened to baby Jane. Flower power.
You ready in front of us? You've all got your tickets, yeah? Wonderful.
Atlantic, running the other way. Not like that in London. What, there are more pictures now tomorrow? I don't know if you came to Queen's for the turns or not.
Oh, they're all going off to the loo.
Right. Enjoy the show.
Let me go. 47 and 6.
Standing over at Times Square.
But it's not here.
Much I don't even want this.
What's your name? What's your name?
Sharon.
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 There's Sharon. Okay. From the appendage of somebody else, you know. Sometimes it's really nice.
That's my name. And say hi to Don. Hi, Don! We gotta be real nice to Don or he will get us stuck in traffic. So we better smile at him a lot. And also this we have to...
Right on!
And we already love this guide after only 2 minutes. Because in New York, you have to do America. You are in New York. It's a completely different situation. And what we're going to do, first of all, I want to take you and show you the theme restaurants, okay? Because you're really close to them, and I know you have some free time on your own. And I heard a lot about shopping. Don't forget Martini's over there, that bar over there. That's first, we got to get that out of the way. The pubs and the bars that are in the area. This is another nice one, Rosie O'Grady's. You happen to be staying in one of the best locations in the city. Why? Because you're near Times Square, and Times Square hosts 250,000 hotel rooms. So, this area is really used to guests and visitors. Now, you may not recognize this, but the taxi drivers here are, many of them have names like Ahmud and Ali. And the thing that you have to be very careful of if you take a taxi is that you do speak very slowly. Take the attitude that like you're talking to a 3-year-old, and then you might get where you're going. But truthfully, here's what I do want you to do. If you do take a taxi, get a receipt. There are 11,857 yellow taxis in New York City. And if you leave something in one of them, well, good luck to you. If, however, you have the receipt, then you have the medallion number for that. CBS. And this is the Columbia Broadcast System. You can see the street sign, look. CBS FM, left turn at 57th, and then you'll look off to the right. But that's Central Park. And that street is Central Park South. That's where the park begins. 843 acres, and you've probably heard that it's sheer terror, right? Have you heard bad things about the park? What we call theme restaurant, the old outside of that building. That's another one of those holdouts. And next to it is Carnegie Hall Tower. That's right. Carnegie Hall used to be the home of the New York Philharmonic, which is currently housed in Lincoln Center. Also, you should know that one of the good things about New York, 24-hour chemists. Dwayne Reed on the corner, over there, on the left side. That is a 24-hour drugstore. Because, you know, we have these emergencies, like pantyhose and that kind of thing. It can happen at any time. Discount drugstores, open 24 hours. We did that. Sorry, Italy. The world's best cheesecake. Sorry, Germany. Automatic water served in restaurants at no charge. No mixing of metric and imperial statue on top. That's the main memorial. That's called the Merchant's Gate. That's Central Park South, 459th Street. This big tower, this is a new building. You all know Donald Trump? Yeah. Okay. Are you seeing him while you're here? They say it's the busiest opera house in the world. The New York State Theater for New York City Opera and the New York Ballet. And Avery Fisher Music Hall. New York Philharmonic's building is called Avery Fisher Music Hall. Coming up on the right side now, Lincoln Plaza Cinemas. By the way, to live in this neighborhood is quite expensive. $3,700 a month for a 2-bedroom apartment is about the standard. Here in Manhattan, the higher Vivian Beaumont. Why is Warner Broadway in the right next door? Broadway House, 500 seats or more. Off-Broadway, $4.99 or less. 90 or less, you're off Broadway. If you get too many less than that, you're way off. And you probably need to start another career.
Oh, gee. It's one of those, is it?
It's one of those.
Well, let me know it. What is it?
It's concerts in the summer. They also have Dancing Under the Stars right there on the plaza. This, if you look at the structure, you saw that the Met is the center building. When you look at Rockefeller Center, they have a centerpiece building with complementary building street. And when we make the right, you look off to the left, and you'll see the Ansonia. Used to be a hotel. Condominiums. Notice the little subway station here to the left. That's the red line, the 1, 2, 3, and 9. That's the line that I'm going to recommend for you the most. This is the Dakota. This is the most famous, just so you know, I want you to get pictures of the doorway because it would require you walking back. Okay. We get to make a left, if that's, you think it'll be good to make the left on and let us out there, or... let you have a couple minutes of picture. See, it's so noisy. But as we walk, let's all try to walk to the right side, okay? That way, song, imagine there's no heaven.
Yeah.
That's the imagine part of the memorial. In fact, Yoko Ono was and the mosaic are the two central pieces that the plaque is in a rock called Manhattan schist. And this bedrock, it had to excavate tons of this for every skyscraper that you see. And in fact, many people have said Manhattan is full of schist. Some of the names are very, very creative. Like this over here. Let's walk over here. I want to show you. 7 lakes and ponds. It's completely man-made. Designed by an architect and a landscaper. From America. And this part, listen to the birds.
Not lasting as long as they did. I charged them
Turn this way.
Oh, what?
Composition.
Now that is... So beautiful colours.
Yes,
that's nice. I can't remember what called.
Hang on. No, hang on. There you are.
Oh, I'm here.
Ah. See you soon.
Yeah.
This is where John Lennon was shot. This is the photograph where John Lennon got shot. Just for the people that don't know that. Paul.
Becoming more and more residential looking too. Even though on the next street over, which is Columbus, that's kind of a service street for the neighborhoods. But the upper west side is a little different. It was pushed north because of the park for the zoning, right? Because they figured, well, all this real estate, there's very little, right? And it's not like the sea of cars that you see in Midtown. This part of the park, look to the right at 100th Street, is a very, in this area, you know, it's much more isolated. And they started to build all the way up this side of the park. Harlem, though, had already been set aside for the Dutch aristocracy years and years ago, but that was the north of Harlem. When it goes to 59th or Central Park South. So those, they do give these streets many names, so watch out for that too. Yeah, urban decay. This happened in the 50s and 60s when the Harlem had a very bad period and it was very dangerous. And at that time, what was going on was the realtors and the landlords couldn't sell this property. Right of it, look all the way. That's where Spanish Harlem really begins. It's on the other side of 5th Avenue, but they have shops all the way to those streamers. And On the other side of 5th, this street is called Luis Munoz. More than any borough except Brooklyn. Brooklyn is called the borough of churches. Harlem is called the village of churches. 400 churches. Most of them are Baptist, but they have Catholic and make a way. And go on the upside, and we'll circle around to get to the cathedral via 124th Street. Look at this park, designed by the same team that designed the Central Park. Calvert Vaux and Frederick Law Olmsted were their names. And they put so much rock here of the granite that you could actually do rock climbing up here. That was very big at one time. If you look off to the left, these were some of the first. Okay, let's pull over just ahead of this truck here, Dawn, for a minute. I want you to notice the statue on the left, Divine. We're gonna go in there. They say that is the largest Gothic cathedral in the world. It is Episcopal, and it holds 10,000 people. There's standing room only on Easter Sunday, Christmas Eve, sometimes New Year's Eve. They have a big concert, and you see the little pond there. Next to that is St. Luke's Hospital, and look at the little waterfall right now. So you are now in Morningside. And also this one, I want you to just look and notice how hilly this neighborhood is. Look at that church. That is called the Skyscraper Church.
There's a car parked there. You stand around.
Real estate. It used to own the land under Rockefeller Center. It moved around a lot. A lot of our very wealthy churches and universities here are wealthy because of real estate. Location, just being in New York. Alexander Hamilton was one of the most used to be the women's building, and you know what they said? And you can see all the tour buses there at in front of the cathedral. Now, we might, I know you have lots of big and old cathedrals. So if you don't want to get off the coach, you don't have to. I just know that there's some people who desperately.
Right, let me up.
Experience to be here, isn't it, Pam?
It really is.
No, it's not splitting. Only one. But it's half. Do you want one now? Do you have one?
Shopping again?
That's
Again?
me. That's me. That's me.
Deciding what book to read.